Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And it's time for Wily Stage 3. And Stage 4. You know, we're just going to finish up the game today. I know it's going to make this episode a bit longer, but if I stop after this next stage, we'll have like less than a 10-minute video. And then if I fight the Robot Masters, then all we'd have is Wily in the final credits, and I don't really like having just those two things. I like to have the rematches in there as well. Getting attacked by things I can't dodge very well. This is another wonderful vertical section. Even adapting to the situation isn't helping. That's when you know you've got problems. Oh, there's two view things up there. I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge all this. Or kill all this without taking some amount of damage. Yeah, the Mega Man taking up such a huge portion of the screen and enemies you can't really see. It's really just driving me crazy. Now, this section is actually a repeat of this concept from Cloudman Stage, but we didn't see it in Cloudman Stage because we did the snow thing. But this is what it would basically be like with the platform appearance. I don't think there's another one. We're going to have to make this jump. And make it with Junk Shield. That's a weapon that always deserves more love. Oh, there's a 1-up. I could use that. Okay, what actually kills that thing? Isn't it? Yeah, it's Danger Wrap. Okay. Makes sense, because that's the explosion. And now we've got some spring fever going on here. So we're going to punch them in the face. Well, you thought you were going to get away from that, didn't you? Oh, really? There we go. I mean, another issue I have is with, and this is another thing throughout the game, is with the, it's this mechanic, yeah, that's fine. And of course can't slide. But then if I can slide, I can't adapt to the situation, so it's a give and take sort of thing. Yeah, we gotta get up on this one, and we're stuck here. This could be dangerous. Ooh. This is actually a split path, where the path splits. We can go up or we can go down. We're gonna go up. I don't remember which path is what. This is not what we're doing. We're going to utilize Rush Jet for the first and only time in this game. We got to give Rush Jet a spot too. Hey, stuff. See, I knew we'd get into the tank. We'll go ahead and use an S tank because there's one right here. So I guess the upper path is a bit better there. Oh, really, dinosaur? So yeah, due to the proportion of sizes in this game, not just how much space Mega Man takes up on the screen, but enemies in general, a lot of times in a lot of different screens you might have noticed in this game is that there's like 1 or 2 enemies on the screen that fit, and there's not much room to maneuver around on the screen for dodging and whatnot between the enemy space and Mega Man space and then the platform space. That room with the Joe and the conveyor is a perfect example of that. But we see that a lot in a lot of the single screen rooms in this game. They feel very small and very constrained. This is another boss. I know his weakness is Slash Claw. Look what he's doing. Do we really want to try and hit this with Slash Claw? what you'd have to do is jump on these missiles to get attacks in. We're doing okay, actually. We'll demonstrate slash claw a bit here. I guess we can hit him. You just gotta hit him in his big red nose. So this boss is very super patterned. And at least this boss is actually completely dodgeable and doesn't have an attack that locks your movement controls. So I gotta give him that. I do occasionally have some difficulties with it. Like if I start screwing up the missile pattern... Why did I get hit there? If I start screwing up the missile patterns, then the whole thing can just start to fall apart. Or sometimes the missile will just randomly decide I didn't jump on it, even though I was already standing on the thing. And sometimes it's best to not try to jump on every single missile, and just go in between them and dodge them if that's what's better for your health. What would be better for my health is not dying. I don't think it's going to happen on this one. I want to save my E-Tank. See, like that one. I jumped, I missed the missile, and I didn't try to save it. I didn't try to jump to the one above. Okay. You know, I think I have an answer to the question of what is my least favorite Wily Fortress boss fight. And the answer is whichever one I am currently fighting. That at least can be something consistent. Oh, yeah, see, I screwed that up, and now we're just... It's all falling apart. Though if I time this right, I don't necessarily need to jump. We've almost got him. Oh, just one more shot. There we go. That is a wonderful face you're making. I'm also pretty sure that none of these passwords matter, because if you put in any one of these passwords, you're going to end up going back to the first fortress stage. Yeah, so it's like the old Mega Man games. You can't save your progress within the fortress levels. We're at the final one. W-Tank. I'm full up. One up, definitely like that. And we have everything. We have everything. We're as equipped as we could possibly be for this fight. Or these fights. We gotta deal with the Robot Masters here. Starting with Freeze Man. We'll go ahead and use weakness weapons for the most part. Oh, there's Freeze Man freezing us. Now, Freeze Man, I would fully expect to have attacks that lock our movement controls because he's Freeze Man. So I can give Freeze Man a pass, and I can give Shade Man a pass because his attack where he grabs you and pulls you up and starts draining your life, very vampire-like, very, very on theme. Slash Man, why does he have to? Just why? And yeah, we're going to use Ice. Fighting this guy with my Buster Only No E-Tanks challenge that I did a long time ago. Not on this channel, it was like many years before I made this channel. I kind of just challenged myself to fight all the Robot Master. We fully dodged everything that round. That's a miracle in itself. Slash Man was definitely the hardest from Mega Man 7 to do that with. And Slash Man would definitely be in my top 3 of most difficult Robot Masters to Buster Only with no E-Tanks. And not for good reasons. Hey, it's Junkman. I don't feel like putting up with your garbage, so we're just going to shock you into submission. I like his expression, how he, like, all gets disjointed there. And so he just kind of gets locked into a pattern. It becomes really easy. I was not trying to go down there. I'll just do this in order. Because the elevator is slow and I don't like it. Hey, it's Cloudman, the only one that's not gonna suck. Well, again, I give Freezeman and Shademan passes, but the rest of them do not get passes. So we'll fight Cloudman with the Mega Buster. Deserves that respect. Doesn't deserve to be Spark Mandrill syndromed. Because I do enjoy fighting Cloudman. I enjoy the boss fight music too. And he's done. Oh, it's Turbo Man. He looks tired. Tired because all this noise keeps him up at night. Yeah, we're gonna cheese him, because we didn't have his weakness last time. It's the Noise Crush. And it just locks him into this pattern with the, this thing. So he can't use his fire attack that would lock our movement controls. So hooray for that. It's Springman. While he does have the attack where he just kind of grabs us, it's really difficult for... I should say it's kind of difficult to actually get hit by that attack. I had to really try just to get him to demonstrate it before. Now what I'm trying to demonstrate is it is possible... It is possible to get multiple hits on him in a row. It's really tricky because sometimes the game's just like, yeah, it looks like I did the exact same thing there. And the game's just like, nope, you're not going to get it. And next time it's just like, yeah, you can have the second hit. Let's see, we got it. Springman I can respect as a Robot Master. Even though he has that, I guess I can give him a pass on it. I like that attack he does too. So, okay, Springman, Shademan, Freezeman, and Cloudman all get passes. Cloudman because he didn't have an attack like that at all. So, Shademan, yeah, that attack. It's annoying. Usually the way I dodge this is by staying kind of underneath him. Yeah, there we go. That bounciness didn't work. He's going to show us his other attacks. I did not demonstrate this. So those little beams can, those first beams can end up freezing us and turning us to stone until he hits us with the Noise Crush attack. And the Noise Crush will bounce back, and then he'll charge it up and launch a bigger one, which you either have to jump or slide to avoid. Burst Man. I'm gonna burst his bubble. I said I was gonna demonstrate this too, so yeah, you can see carrying us up. That's all I really want to demonstrate of that. It always feels really tricky trying to jump between them, because it looks like there's just barely enough room, and there really is. And half the times it looks like I am using the turbo fire button on these, by the way. Half the time it looks like we're going to get hit by it, and we don't. Yeah, we took a hit there. We just died to Burst Man. I didn't even realize I was that low on health. Well, that's supremely annoying. I love this boss fight music, though. Yeah, if you fire straight ahead when he's sending those out, between the first and second one, you can get like another regular Buster Shot in on him, just to try and maximize your damage on him. And minimize the time in this bad, but you get me off these bubbles. Because as you'd imagine, you know, with spikes on the ceiling in two different ways that he tries to send you into the spikes, you don't want this battle going on longer than it would otherwise need to. I'm about to get hit by these again. No, we're good. Oh, that hit knocked him back. Okay. Well, that all works for me. Alright, we do need Freeze Cracker. Because Freeze Cracker is one of the two weapons we can hit Final Wily with. We need Wild Coil because that's actually his weakness. And Thunderbolt for various reasons. Partly because of this first phase. And so here's the first phase. Oh my gosh. Wily Fortress bosses I don't like. My least favorite one, the one I'm currently fighting. Do you have to take that long to just appear? So yeah, Thunderbolt is okay here. Yep. And these walker things. You were supposed to be walking towards me, so I... See, you try to telegraph it, and then it doesn't work. Okay, here I think we need to use Junk Shield. He's got hit by Wily's chin. Not by the spikes on your chinny chin chin. Another issue I have with this battle, and I tend to have this issue... I thought Junk Shield would take both those out at once. I don't remember what I'm supposed to use there. I feel like he should have already been dead. Like, this is taking way more of my Thunderbolt than it should be. There we go. And so Wily only has 2 phases in this battle as opposed to 3. There's no other secret, you know, get away and chase him again. This is the final phase right here. The worst Wily capsule. Now, there is a strategy you can use to help you out with this. This is the most difficult Wily capsule dodge. We're gonna E-tank up. We're gonna do this first try. I don't feel like fighting that first phase again. Bounce that up. And, well... So yeah, you can see why I don't like this. Locks our movement controls really super difficult to dodge. Now, the strategy is after you... That didn't work. Ice does the least... Actually, the Thunder does the least damage, so you want to get hit by that. That's how you dodge it. It usually takes like a combination slide jump or double jump or something like that. And there's the strategy. So you want to be constantly flipping weapons. So after you hit him with the Thunderbolt. Get hit by the Thunderbolt. The strategy is once you hit him, really quickly switch to Thunderbolt and hit it. I can't hit him from there. Okay, E-tank up. We're doing okay. It didn't get that, and then you have a very, very short time frame between when you can hit him with that. I didn't even get the hit with the Wild Coil. And now we're at it. Okay, we'll fix this. You have a very short time frame of when you can hit him with that, and then use the Thunderbolt. You have to do it like right away because there's such a short time frame. But if you're able to pull it off, you can still manage to get hit by the ground thunder waves instead. Again, ice, nothing I can do. Really supremely difficult to dodge. You know, last time I played this game, or I should say the last couple times I played this game, I was kind of becoming... dodged it again. Becoming more okay with this Wily fight, and now it's like I hate it again. Yep, I hate it again. I was able to pull off this Thunderbolt trick very consistently. Granted, it's not going to work when he appears so high up out of our range, which seems to be happening way more than usual. Usually when he appears that high up, it's easier to dodge his orbs. I'm like not even trying anymore. Come on, be dead already. So the Thunderbolt won't do any damage, but you'll notice that he kind of like had a electrifying moment inside his capsule, and then he just goes to his ground electric attack. So you can use that to help mitigate some damage. Oh, I hate that capsule battle. It's just so insanely hard to dodge all of that stuff. And this is something new. So Mega Man's not just going to try to capture Wily and arrest him again. He is actually charging his Mega Buster. Now, here's something. Okay, so robots cannot harm humans. Okay, let's think about this for a minute. How many times has Wily used his robots to harm humans? We've literally seen multiple times him, like, destroying cities with his robots. You're telling me that the robots aren't allowed to harm humans, yet what are his robots doing? And if his robots can't harm humans, wouldn't it be better, instead of sending Mega Man to stop these robots, send a human? It's like, as soon as a human gets in front of the robots, it's like, oh, I have to stop attacking, can't harm humans. So I find it really disingenuous that Wily would bring that up there when he's using robots to harm humans. Now, granted, that doesn't... I guess robots don't kill humans in the classic series. When they do in the X series, then they become Mavericks. Whoa! That was suddenly a huge burst of flames. Oh, I love this ending music. So yeah, that was Mega Man 7. And this is where I usually put my final review of the game. It's my least favorite Mega Man game. I've said this over and over. I'm not going to harp on the negatives. Instead, I'm going to talk about the positives of this game. I do like a lot of the 16-bit art in this game, the graphics. Very nicely done. I like the weapon set. Overall, it's a pretty decent weapon set. Most of the weapons get their chances to shine. They have some fun uses as well. Like Junk Shield is a really strong barrier weapon. Freeze Cracker, you can do some fun things with it, hitting it off the wall and hitting some small enemies with it. We tried to do that in a couple of the elevators. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Crystal Eye in that regard. Or Power Stone, in the sense that you just have to play around with it to get good uses out of it. We had weapons that interacted with the stage, and I thought that was a really interesting thing. And so I do like when that happens. It gives some more usefulness to some of the weapons. So we saw that throughout. Yeah, weapons were pretty fun to use. Danger Wrap was pretty fun. Thunderbolt, just a very strong, straightforward shot. The music is fantastic in this whole game. It's really hard for me to pick a favorite track. Because I was going to say that it was Wily 1, but it could be Freeze Man stage, it could be Shade Man stage, it could be Cloud Man stage, it could be Turbo Man stage, it could be the intro stage theme, it could be the boss fight theme, it could be the ending credits theme. I love all those tracks. This was also where Bass was introduced, and I do like the design behind Bass as like another rival to Mega Man. Like, it was originally supposed to be Proto Man, but then Proto Man kind of turned good. And now Bass has been created, and Bass has treble with him, and that's also really cool as like a complete counterpart to Mega Man. So yeah, I would have liked to have seen a bit more from Bass in the game. It was great in the finals where you fought him twice in the Wily stages. That was great. But like, we saw him in the intro scene, or the intro stage, and then we didn't see him again until Shade Man stage, which maybe you end up going to Shade Man as like the 5th Robot Master or something, so you see that sooner. But the order we took, we didn't see him again until the 8th Robot Master. So, a little weird there. I would like to have seen him do a little bit more somewhere in the Robot Master stages than what we got. Because we fought with him, and then he claimed he was fighting against Wily, and we found him in Shade Man stage hurt, so we sent him back. Like, I wish there was like another segment where Bass was like trying to build trust with us, you know? Let's see, what else do I have to say? Weapons were... Super Adapter was fun. It got a lot of use. Poor Proto Shield. So yeah, overall, this is still a decent game. It's just my least favorite of the classic Mega Man games to play. Then again, it's not like there's a huge disparity between all of the Mega Man games for me. I love playing basically anything from the classic series. Although I do have a distinct top favorite. But we'll get to that later. Anyways, that down there, the bottom stuff, is a password. It's either a password that gets you to like this 2-player fighting mode game. It's like this mini game where 2 people can grab controllers and fight with each other, and be a few different characters. So there's that. I'm not going to show that off though. Or it's a password to let you have all 8 of the Robot Masters available from the get-go. That's a thing too. Anyways, we're going to put Mega Man 7 to bed here. I'm just going to show you guys the challenges. We're going to do these after we get through 7 through 10. And we're just going to do the 2 remix stages because everything else is boss battles. So I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everyone.